Hey, what's up, AIA staff? We are here on the first floor of lovely Xenia, Ohio, with Erin Wellman, Operations Director for our sports complex. Erin, I've heard there's been some incredible opportunities for ministry recently at the sports complex. Tell us about those.
On April 9th and 10th, we had our first ever Athletes in Action Soccer Festival. On April 9th, we had 9 Division 1, 2, and 3 soccer teams, one being the University of Notre Dame women's team, which was actually the year prior national champion team. On April 10th, we had 7 Division 1 men's teams, one being University of Akron men's team. So on April 9th, we had a wonderful turnout. Well, it rained, it downpoured for a couple hours, which could be a logistical nightmare. But because of where we're at and our facility that we have, we took 6 of the teams into our staff dining room. Prior to the teams arriving, we had given each of the teams a packet of information about Athletes in Action, giving them a general overview of what Athletes in Action is. We gave them information about camps and clinics that they could host here, preseason events, things like that, team building opportunities. And in that packet, we gave them a DVD that Athletes in Action has put together. So when it was downpouring outside, we brought them in, gave them an opportunity to get dry, be together as a team, and we explained to them what Athletes in Action is and why they were here and how excited we were to have them. So during that time also, we showed them the prize DVD. We showed them the Passion and Power DVD. We told them how excited we were to have this event, and we got a ton of feedback about that. There aren't a ton of facilities that can have teams come inside from the rain, and so they were just excited to be at a facility where they were able to come in and we able to see a DVD even, and so we got a lot of good feedback about that. Also on April 10th, we had a great turnout, and because of this event, there is a movement being started at Akron. A Kent State representative with USCM is going over and starting a Bible study with the University of Akron team, and that's very exciting. University of Notre Dame men's team was here, and they actually stayed in our residence hall on April 9th, and so that was exciting because they caught a vision of what Athletes in Action was and how they could come and do a preseason event. They actually emailed me and said we would love to come for 4 days and do a retreat, and they want to do team building activities and possibly even an outreach to our community. So that's a very cool event. One other really amazing story is Scott Motice, who's our SportLink representative. He was just in the hallway with some of the guys that were showering after our event, and he said one of the guys was very involved in FCA who just transferred to the University of Cincinnati. And he said as he's getting there, just kind of talking with this guy, he said, "Are you familiar with Athletes in Action?" This guy said, "No, I was very highly involved with FCA at my other place, but I'm not very familiar with AIA." And so Scott kind of got information from this guy, and he said, "Well, I want to get your information, and I would love to hook you up with our representative at the UC campus." So just with our facility, with the people within our ministry, just having the residence halls, having a building like this where people can come in from the rain, just working together as a ministry, it's been a great opportunity to see what this ministry can really do and how we can minister to other teams. We got a ton of good feedback about the event, and we're in prayer that it can happen for the years on. We got a really cool thing from Bowling Green. They just sent a thank you, and things like this have been coming in from the mail and in emails and good feedback. So we really are in prayer that this will be happening for the years to come. So that's just some of the things that have been happening at the sports complex.